In a small, bustling town where everyone seemed too busy to notice each other, lived a young woman named Clara, who worked at a local bakery. She was not wealthy, not famous, and lived in a tiny apartment with peeling paint and a leaky faucet, yet she carried a light in her heart that even the darkest days could not dim. Every morning, she would wake before dawn, prepare fresh bread and pastries, and greet every customer with a warm smile, even those who were impatient or rude. People often asked her why she bothered, why she wasted her energy on kindness that didn't seem to bring her anything in return, but Clara simply replied, "Kindness is never wasted, it's a seed that grows where you least expect it." One rainy afternoon, a homeless man named Samuel stumbled into her bakery, shivering and hungry. Clara handed him a warm loaf of bread and a cup of hot tea, refusing to accept any money, and simply asked him to take care of himself. Samuel left with tears in his eyes, but something had shifted in his spirit. Weeks later, Clara faced her own struggles when the bakery faced closure due to rising rents. Bills piled up, and she felt the crushing weight of despair pressing down on her chest. That night, as she walked home through empty streets, she noticed a small envelope slipped under her apartment door. Inside was a note from Samuel, who had somehow managed to find a temporary job and had saved enough to help her pay the rent, accompanied by a heartfelt message, "Your kindness changed my life. Now I want to help change yours." Clara realized in that moment that kindness was not just about giving, it was about creating a ripple that could return in ways we could never imagine. Inspired, she decided to start a small community initiative at the bakery, inviting struggling families, lonely elders, and anyone in need to come, share a meal, or simply sit and talk. Slowly, her bakery became more than a place for bread, it became a hub of hope, a sanctuary where people lifted each other with words, smiles, and small acts of generosity. Her life, once defined by struggle and uncertainty, began to overflow with purpose, joy, and a sense of connection she had never known. And though Clara never sought recognition, the town began to notice the transformation. The once cold, hurried streets now had corners where laughter echoed, hands reached out to help strangers, and people paused to say kind words. Clara's story became a quiet testament to the power of simple choices, showing that even in the midst of hardship, one person's kindness can ignite courage, motivate change, and inspire an entire community to believe in the beauty of humanity again. And as she closed the bakery each night, tired but fulfilled, she smiled to herself, knowing that the small seeds she planted every day were blossoming into something far greater than bread. They were blossoming into hope, love, and the unwavering belief that one act of kindness could change the world, one heart at a time.